Welcome back to another one, guys. If you missed last week's episode, you should go check it out because it's a good one. But for a recap, we got the car finally running. We did the timing belt and everything. We got down the road and the heater core ended up leaking all in the car. So this week's episode, we need to get all of that out, get it all cleaned up, order a bunch of parts, wait for the parts to come in, get those installed, get the interior and everything back together, and hopefully get this thing back on the road. But before that, Sydney and I bought another car. Shocker, I kind of have an addiction, but it's fine. So let's go check it out. We got another Civic, yay! But this one's not here to stay. So this isn't a project car, we're just strictly stealing parts off of it. I made a post on Facebook looking for parts, and someone hit me up, said that they knew someone that was selling this. The guy had this sitting behind his BMW shop for a very long time. His brother ended up boofing the motor in it, so the motor's gone. But it's got good body parts on it that we need, also some AC stuff and whatever little odds and ends that we find that we might need, especially right now when we're tearing apart the Civic in there. But this will be gone. This is not staying. I can't keep it. I had to really beg Sydney to buy this and save us a lot of time from hunting for parts, but it's good. We'll take all our parts off this, swap it, then sell it. I think Raymond's interested in it, so hopefully it might still stay on the channel for a little bit. Also, that guy said he has a bunch of Honda stuff in his shop and he's trying to liquidate everything. So hopefully, he said he'd hit me up once he gets everything organized and just give me all the Honda stuff. So there's a cool caveat to that. Let's check out the car real quick, check out the panels that we want, and then dive into the Civic. So the hood is in pretty good condition. It's beat up, but it's better than most. The bumpers, same thing, pretty all right condition. That fender got boofed pretty bad. There's a funny story on that. It's a standard Civic, 4 speeds from factory, but it got converted to 5 speeds sometime in its life. Also, it's pretty crazy that the base model Civic had leather in it. I guess it's not really leather, it's probably considered vinyl maybe, I don't know. The engine bay's never been touched. This thing wasn't like riced out, ragged out, raced or anything. But we'll be trying to rob these AC stuff, get AC back in Sydney's car. Bumper, hood, and whatever little other odds and ends we need. So that's the new buy. Nothing too exciting, but shocker, it's an EF Civic, just like everything else I own. So let's get into pulling the carpet out of the Civic, diving into that, seeing what kind of issues we can find. So first thing, we have to get these seats out. There's a bolt right here and it should be 14. Okay, and there's one more on the other side. Okay, now get in the car and scoot the seat up. Like, it's easier if you're in the car.
Like in the seat?
Mm-hmm. Scoot it all the way up. There should be a bar, just like any other car. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you get out? See the new bolts?
Yep.
What?
Coke can.
Gross. Is that one even in there? Okay. You want me to take the seat out?
Probably.
Oh, look at that. Ancient. Well, it's a good company. Maybe we can use that.
What is it?
It's an amplifier. Gross. Okay.
That's where that goes?
Probably. Yes.
I want to take it off.
Peel it. All right, here. I'll show you.
Yeah, I'll show you.
1 hour later.
Now we gotta take the center console out. What is this thing? We gotta take this out.
Okay. How do we do that?
Well, first you gotta unscrew that shift knob. Okay. Now you see all these little screws?
Yep.
I gotta remove all of them.
Centerpiece out.
Okay. Now we gotta take the other centerpiece out. So I just got this side all pulled up. We got the back seat out, it wasn't even connected. Still have a little screw connector that's holding the carpet in there. We're gonna show Sydney how to remove that side. So the next one's right here. Just gonna be real nice to it. You wanna try the next one? No? Why not? And then right here, there's a little Christmas tree. Call it Christmas tree because it looks like a little Christmas tree. Okay. And your carpet should be ready to come out. I think we've got to disconnect. Gotta disconnect this and get the carpet around it. Well, we got the carpet out and we got the dash out. Sydney shot vac the carpet and everything, trying to get as much water as we could before we got it completely out. And this thing is disgusting. Sydney's gonna have a field day cleaning it though with our wet vac. So that should be interesting. So the wiring issues continue to rise. They had this one going to the fuse box, which is straight from the battery, which is normal, which is fine. And they had this one going straight to the starter, which is interesting, I guess. So I just snipped it because it was going over the carpet and it was going to be a pain in the ass to get the carpet out. We have to redo it anyways, so that's on the list. There's also some random fused wire here, which goes nowhere apparently. So I had to snip that. I think that was for that amplifier we found. Got this rat's nest of like just wires going all over the place that we need to fix. So I'm thinking about trying to get the battery back here in a factory location maybe. We still got to order a thermostat, a heater core, radiator hoses, and now a bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna make a list, get a big order done at Rock Auto, and then we'll be back diving into this again. So we got the carpet out of the car. It's dried out. We let it sit in the sun for about a day or two. Sydney has been watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to detail cars, especially how to clean the carpets. So she has been doing a little research, and so Sydney's got her Chemical Guys fabric cleaner. She got the little brush for the drill, and then her own little squirt bottle. And then we also got the pressure washer out for her. Hopefully all of these things can clean this up.
All right.
Sydney's carpet's finally dried, so we can take a look at it and see how good of a job she did. And for the most part, all the stains came out. Of course, the stuff that is under the seats isn't really too important since it'll be covered up anyways. But everything else came out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Also, a bunch of Sydney's parts finally came in, and I decided to loan her a whole shelf.
3/4 of a shelf.
Okay, 3/4 of the shelf, and I know that Mike picked that up. This is still Miata stuff, but that, and that is Sydney's. And Sydney also even went out of the way, got herself some little organizers. So that should help. We also picked up some innovative aluminum mounts to replace the broken mount that Sydney had, so that's cool. I got the oil pan gasket, a new radiator, a bunch of other odds and ends that we needed, and of course our nice little neat roll down there. So before we go any further, a lot of these projects are kind of overlapping and we need some organization to Sydney's project. So I'm gonna also give her some space on the whiteboard, and we're gonna start a list and start marking stuff off so we can stay up to date on what we need to do and not get behind or start doing other stuff. So let's get to that.
Darren, are you just making a collection of butt shots?
So this is a whiteboard I've had for a while. I've had it in multiple of my garages. I had this going on for the Miata for the first drift event, so we can wipe all that away. I'll remake one, and we'll start one for Sydney's car. Alright, so we got it filled out. Sorry for the noise, it is stupid hot in here and I've got to have this fan on. We're working on getting AC in here, so just bear with us with the sound in the background until then. So we have battery wiring, we got to install the carpet, also fix the carpet plastic because it's hanging. New heater core, replace all the radiator hoses, replace the radiator itself, install a new thermostat, new engine mounts that we got, install new corner lights that Sydney bought. She bought the amber ones, they're gonna look hot. Swap parts of the parts car. Right now we have hood, bumper, AC, and then install the new oil pan because Sydney's is cracked, which you know is cracked if you watched all my other videos. So with all that being said, we're gonna end it here. We got a lot to look forward to, got a lot of parts to install. So like always, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, also leave a comment down below. I'll see you next one.